Welcome back, everybody, to a spooky edition of a video on my channel this time around. Recently, Hallowed Be Thy Game and his buddy Danik had been talking about several horror games on his channel, and it sparked me to bring up a couple that I feel are super brutally underrated. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about the top 3 most brutally underrated games in horror survival franchises.
Jill!
Brad!
We've gotta... Jill! Help!
No! Brad?
Counting down from number 3, we have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We all know how the story goes. You play as Jill Valentine, escaping from Raccoon City, trying to avoid Nemesis as you go. The whole way through the game, he terrorizes you. And that's exactly why I feel this is underrated and deserves a mention. Because for me, there is nothing more freaky, more foreboding, more just at your throat scary than something constantly being on your ass all the time. And that's exactly what this game was. Absolutely 100% underrated, best game in the franchise, in my opinion.
Wait, Father!
Everyone must die.
You're not my father!
Lie down.
Number 2 on my list goes to Clock Tower 2. In this game, you play as Alyssa Hale, who is a teenage girl possessed by an alter ego named Mr. Bates. You're struggling with your own mentality while trying to uncover your family's past and figure out what's going on. And it's just a phenomenal, underrated game. Everybody rants and raves and has a high praise for the original game because of Scissor Man, but no one ever talks about just how haunting this game is as well. What stands out about this game for me is just with Resident Evil 3 is you constantly have that feeling that you're not alone. Something is constantly on your tail. There's always an enemy or a psychopath or something always 2 steps behind you. And, oh, I've got to mention, freaking Stephanie Tate. What a fucking nightmare. She just absolutely destroyed me as a child, and just to this day still haunts me with that, haha, I'm going to kill you. And now we finally arrive to what I feel is the number 1 most brutally underrated survival horror game of all time with Silent Hill 4: The Room. The basic plot is you're a man named Henry Townsend trying to escape your apartment in a town called Ashfield. Yes, this game does not actually take place in Silent Hill, which I think is awesome because all the other ones, kind of follow suit, but this one dared to, bend the original story, which was really awesome, I thought, and very, very, very inventive. I thought was really neat. But you're trying to get out of this apartment, and just you manage to get into all kinds of hellscapes and alternate universes, exactly how the Silent Hill universe usually is. It's just absolutely fantastic, and this game has one of the most haunting, evil, vile, villains of any game, and that villain is Walter Sullivan, and he is just an undead serial killer, but it's one of those stories where you absolutely hate this guy, but I don't want to leave any spoilers, but you learn that there's more to it than just meets the eye for this guy, and it's just, it's haunting and it's scary, but you end up feeling for the bad guy, and it's crazy. But the story unfolds, and it's honestly a beautiful game on top of a very scary game. Absolutely love it. Fantastic, fantastic survival horror game. So there you have it, Boys and Ghouls. 3 of the most brutally underrated survival horror games of all time. This list is my own opinion, of course, but I would love to hear what some of your picks are down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm Scott from Sega Blocks. Stay dead.